Hello everybody. I'm going to shop my stash today. I welcome you to the channel and I hope this is something you like to see. I know a lot of you who are subscribed to my channel either come from handbag, that kind of arena, and some come from home decor, and some of you just really don't wear makeup, but I do have some subscribers who are into wearing makeup, and it's one of my my little areas that I like to spend a little time in because I enjoy the process of buying palettes, trying new things, and using up what I have. So that's why I do the shop my stash videos, because I want to go through the makeup I have and make use of it, because it's so easy to pick up new things. Everything is just looking beautiful, gets your attention, and people are talking about it. But then what happens? You know, what you pick up becomes old because something else is new out there, so on the horizon. So I just said, you know what, stop the madness, limit what I buy and use what I have. So that is why I am doing the shop my stash videos as often as I am. And but I have to say, the last 2 weeks I haven't been focusing in on my makeup as a whole. I always do an eye look, I always do my brows, and I always do mascara, but I don't always do foundation and that whole kick. I think for the last 2 weeks, or this last week, I've really been trying to see if I can clear up some of this acne that's either from hormones or from wearing a mask. And I'm just going to real quick show you the products I've been using to try to combat that, and I think it is beginning to have a turnaround, along with drinking a gallon of water each day. So the Clarins Double Serum, as you can see, I am making good use out of it, and I think I like it. It's pretty good. I even picked up a second bottle, so I will be bringing you some information on it pretty soon. And I've had this in my stash for quite a while. It's CEO Sunday Riley's Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag, and I let it sit for a while and didn't think anything of it. But I've been using it. I've been putting this baby to use, so I think it's helping. So that's what I've been kind of focusing in on, and not so much in on my products. So we're going to start off with the Fit Me powder, and just let you know that I use this. I have it in 360 Mocha. I did use it some when I wasn't using the Pat McGrath's powder. I have her powder in medium deep 4. This powder is nice. It's a little thicker in my opinion, and I have it in the deep, which I really need just the medium. I don't need medium deep, I just need medium, or a lower number. This is just a little too deep for me. But I like the Fit Me even under my eyes, and that's where I use these two powders. So they're staying. The Nyx Born To Glow, I've said in previous Shop My Stash videos, I like this foundation a lot. However, I did not make good use of it this time around. I did choose to use it under my eyes as a concealer, or just to conceal those dark spots, and it did okay. I didn't get complete coverage there, but it was okay. I think it's because I'm wearing the mask also, going to work. I just didn't feel like wearing much facial products. The Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray, I really like it. Like the name implies, it gives you a nice soft focus spray, and at least that's what I'm interpreting it as. And I really like it. It's a really soft spray. No dripping or anything. I did not use these standalone Believe Beauty eyeshadows. I have to get to using them because I think the silver one, which is called Dahlia, is kind of chunky and it's drying out. So I haven't even gone into vintage yet. So yeah, I'm gonna leave these here and try them. Try to get use out of them. As far as Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion, I did use it because, like I said, I will do my eyeshadow. The glitter primer stays put. This concealer stays put, seems, but I don't use it much. I did not use either one of these face primers because, again, I did not use any foundation. So one was the Ulta Beauty Hydration Face Primer, which I can probably tolerate now because my skin isn't as oily during the winter. And this is the Hourglass Face Primer, which I did not use. Both of them are okay. I have no problems with either one of those. Lashes will have to go back. I do not see myself wearing any lashes now that the holiday is over. You know, I pulled them out for Valentine's Day and a few looks, and I'm over with that. So I can put back these tools that help me put the lashes on. They can all go back. And by the way, I really love the magnetic lashes. They are so much easier for me to apply. And I think I'll be picking up some more. These are lip glosses that I keep here. This is the Smashbox Halo Cheek Palette, and I did not use this past Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I like it, but it's going back. The Nubian by Juvia's Place, Yahoo! Yeah, man, I like this. I use most of the colors in here, and my transition colors were usually these two right here. Really like them, and I just went in with these three, this, and this quite a bit. So I really like these colors, and can't say anything bad about this palette. On the other hand, this little doozy, I think the last time I talked about it, I called it the Black Palette or whatever from ColourPop, but I think it's called Make It Black. And then on the back it says Make It Fearless. I don't know what the name of this palette is, but anyway, it is a pretty palette to look at. But I think it's a palette you want to probably use in the fall. For me, it's screaming fall to me. And the colors, it's a pressed pigment here, are real intense. The one color that I could use as my transition color, or even to help fade away the puffiness in my eyelids, is Say Yes. This is a pretty color, and I loved using it. Look at it right there. Very nice transition color for me. It just helped to, like I said, recede my hooded eyes. So I like that color a lot. The let me see, what else do I have in here? The High Key is very pretty, but not a color that I feel comfortable wearing to work. The this is a triple O. I did not wear that orange. I tried, I played around in it. I just could not get a look with it. I don't know if it's the pigment that it's pressed. It's just kind of skipped, and it was here and there, and I just couldn't make a solid color with it. So I don't know if it's the texture of my skin or this formula. These two are rather sheer and chunky, and this is sheer, and it is the Oasis. And Bold here is really chunky, and I just don't like the feel of that at all. So if I use this palette, I think it'll be for these two colors, High Key and Say Yes. Definitely for Say Yes. And what else do I have in my tray? I think that's it. That's it. So now let's get to shopping my stash. And guys, I am not going to let the computer generate anything for me today. I am short on time. I am going to pick what I want to wear for the week, and yeah, just do it that way. So I've already pulled items from my stash that I will use for this week, and I am going to hit the palettes hard. I am going to start off with a under eye concealer, one I know I like. It's the Born to Glow by NYX, and it is in, I think it's mocha. So I know I like that. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot for my eyelids to just set my eyeshadow. For powder, I'm going to use by Terry. This is the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder, 500 medium dark. That's a good one for me. And now here's where things get moving for me. I am going to just pull out a couple of palettes from the same brand or family and put them to use. I think these are good, everyday palettes. I kind of left the real shimmeries behind. So I am going to use, or try to use, 3 of these Believe Beauty palettes. I haven't used these since who knows when, maybe since I purchased them. But anyway, this one here is the Nearly Nude palette. So we're going to give it a shot. I think it will be great for work. I can't go wrong with those colors. This one is the Plush Puppies. No, Plush Purples. And there's the one purple there. That may work as well for business. And the last one here is it's a bunch of blues. It's Into the Blue. And this one may work well for a day that I'm off. So I'm looking forward to all 3 of these. So since I have to work tomorrow, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start probably with something like the Plush Purples. And then I'm reaching way back into my stash for these. I need to see if they're worth keeping, or should I just get rid of them. These are from Black Radiance. One is Nude Attitude, and it is, it's 8031, and the colors are, I guess kind of your burgundy purples, and then on one side you have, I think it says highlight, color, define, and emphasize. So it kind of gives you a guide here as to how to use it. This one is Downtown Browns. I think this was a very popular palette. I think both of these were. And here again it says brow bone, eyelid, crease, accent. And when I started off using eyeshadows, I needed this. This was a guide for me. I didn't use it a lot. I didn't know how to really, even though it was a guide, it told me what to do, I just didn't know how to blend. I didn't know how to wear it. So I'm going to see if they're still any good. And then the last grouping I have here is from Ulta Beauty. Now these are not too old, but I want to pull these back out and see if I can give them a run. The first one I have here is it's your everyday faves. So these are probably more neutral colors, and that it is. You see your browns, your taupes, copper, those colors. So that's great for work as well. And the next one is Midnight Vibes. And here is kind of your muted, grungy looking colors. You have green there, this muted blue, and then you have some semi shimmers, I guess. Yeah. How different are these two? Not too different. There's a little shift there. And this one, this is pretty here. Yeah, that's a little deeper. I like this one. Yeah, this is a good palette for a day that I'm off. You know, I think that'll be great. So maybe I'll put the evening palettes here, or day so I'm off, not doing business palettes there. The ones that I can wear to work. This is too dark and grungy, so I'm going to leave that for a day that I'm off. These will be work palettes. And the last one I have is Ulta Beauty as well. It's Sunset Skies. Guys, it doesn't even look like I really used it. I probably just swatched it. So this would have made a good fall palette, or even Valentine's Day palette, I think. Because this here is kind of like your rosy look. Yeah, see? Could have gotten a good Valentine's Day look out of this palette. So this could be a day palette. I'm not that excited about those colors, but Sunset Skies sounds like an evening palette. So I'm going to put it back there. 4 and 4. That'll work. So these 4 palettes back here are for my days off, and these 4 are for work. We'll see if they're any good. And I have 2 more things I'm thinking about. As you notice, I'm not pulling a foundation since I didn't wear one at all last week. I'm just not going to bother with it. But for my bronzer and highlighters, I was in Walmart today and I picked up this coconut palette from e.l.f. And I watched a Shop My Stash today, and it was Mika, and she said that this was just extremely glittery, and looks like she's right. Look at that. You can barely see it though. And the bronzer, I can't remember what she said about it. It's not bad. Yeah, it's kind of light. I thought it would be a nice neutral for me. So we're going to put it in there. I think it'll go with any of those. And I am on the fence about this last item here. Let me wipe my fingers off. Totally on the fence about this. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. It came in this bag. It was on sale at Macy's. Nice vinyl-like bag with a beautiful rose gold zipper here. This is the Amarisi palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is not new, as you know, but it's new to me. It was not on my radar. I was totally influenced to get that by someone else's channel. But with this set, you got a sponge here. You got a lip gloss, and it's in sepia. Looks like an okay color. And then you get this unusable for me, this banana stick. I don't think I can get any use out of that sample size. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use any of this at all. That doesn't look bad. I'll use this. Yeah, I'll use this. Let me put that on my lips now and see how it feels. Kind of thick feeling. Not too sticky. Smells nice. Yeah, kind of smells nice. Getting it all over myself. So I will put that in my tray. Yeah, it's a pretty color. But what I'm not sure about is, I'll put this back in here. This might be a giveaway at some point. What I'm not sure about is this Amarisi palette. I got it, like I said, because I was totally influenced. They were showing it as a great Valentine's Day palette, and the person wearing it looked great in it. But these are just too busy for me, at the top row especially. Now the bottom row, I think I can make do. And again, I saw Mika, she had finished using this palette and she was giving a review of it. She said it was very powdery, but she was surprised. I think she was on the fence like I am about this palette, and she came away thinking it's a pretty good palette. So that's why I decided to question it today and to show it to you as to whether or not I should keep it and use it. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? Would you wear this? Is this something that's on your radar? Or do you have it and you like it? Let me know down in the comments. I think I can say that I would wear most of these, or all but two. I cannot see myself wearing Gemini or Liddy. But as far as the rest, yeah, I think the rest are doable. But I just don't like that the outer cover, when you handle it, your hands are full of sparkles. Ugh, I don't like that. I like sparkles, I like glittery, but I like it to stay in its place. So I don't like it when it's falling all over the place. So I will put it here, and guess I'm gonna think a little more about it, but I'll play in it maybe. But tell me what you think. I'm not gonna do anything with it right away. I'll kind of give it some thought and read the comments and see if any of you have anything to say about it, whether it's a good palette for you, if it's in your collection, if you like it or not, because I certainly have enough shimmers and colors that are similar to those that I do not need to use this. It's brand new, and why go into it if I'm not sure about it? I thought at the beginning of this video that I would go ahead and use it, but the more I think about it, it's like, you know, guys, I do not need any more eyeshadows. I don't need any of this stuff anymore, of any of these things, but you know, we like it. So that's the dilemma I'm in. So tell me down in the comments whether or not you have this palette, the Amarisi, whether or not you like it, and your thoughts on it altogether, whether it's too powdery, too flaky, too shimmery, or just plain out beautiful. Let me know. Okay, that's it for today. For this first week of, we're moving into the first week of March. I really didn't pick anything green, did I? But you don't have to, no. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. I'm heavily focused on the eyes and a little powder, and like I said, I have my mascara there and eyeliner and eyebrow pencil. I'm set. I don't need much more than that. I'm going to continue to work on my skin with the Clarins and the CEO by Sunday Riley. So I think by maybe the end of this month or beginning of April, I'll be ready to, well, the end of April, I should say. Beginning of April or end of April, I may be ready to move into doing skincare videos. But right now, I'm just working on that. So I'm signing off. I hope to talk to you down in the comments. Have a great week, you guys.